Hello again. Welcome back to the show. It's me, Craigford, Worthington, Rudford, Nolan and I, your faithful host, here again today. Today I'm going to be showing you our coastal garden located here on Long Island in New York. The garden is coastal and it's of native origin, but also partially non-native. Here we are. What a beautiful day. Here's the first side of the garden. There's steps in the middle of the garden. And the garden goes all the way over here. So, please, do take a walk with me. Here we have some wild growing zinnias. Annuals, of course. Reseeding annuals. We as well have some dill, which these insects absolutely adore. Some 5 o'clocks that we've replanted over here. If they become a bit invasive, we'll move them along. Here's some sage growing nicely, as well as some small juniper low to the earth. Here we have some thyme and some oregano growing within. In the back there you'll see some other stuff, some Russian sage. Here's a giant fennel tree, bush of sorts, wonderful. Here we have some lavender and some rosemary. Fine rosemary grows wonderfully in the coastal garden. Loves the damp salt air. Beautiful things, isn't it? Here we have some other things and whatnots. Yes, beautiful flowers. We love our flowers here. We have some mallow potentially. Ah, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yes, of course. Here we have some wild carrots growing. You just let them go, frolic about. It's fine. Here and then we pull them and feed them to the fish and whatnot. Here's some beautiful grasses. I always find grasses are really wonderful to mix up in a garden. Have to make it natural and native, of course, and that makes it all the much better. Oh, beautiful sunflowers up here growing wildly, enjoying their time. There's some amaranth in the back, some red amaranth. Here's some purple cone flowers that have lost a bit of their luster, but nonetheless are looking pretty nice, wonderful shape. Some cosmos coming in, even more about to spring about us. Here we have verbena. Verbena is a beautiful purple. What a nice purple. It glows very bright. We're here in the latter end of the summer, coming on towards September here on Long Island. Beautiful time of year. The weather's potentially starting to get cooler, but I wouldn't doubt another hot spell comes. But these plants do quite well this summer because there's been a nice amount of rain, and of course, you know, when you plant native plants, they seem to do well, of course, because once again they're native and used to the climates. Here we have some lavender that's been cut back a bit earlier in the summer, and some new shoots coming to appear. We'll have to cut it back again at the end of the year. Here's some beautiful rosemary, looking so great, smelling so nice and fragrant. We absolutely adore it. There's some unimus growing here. It shall grow tall, and we're going to put it up above here, up above the stairs. There's a nice little canopy. It's going to be really gorgeous. We'll share that for you further on in the episodes to come. Here's beautiful rosemary again on this side, and some more lavender, and some cosmos that are droopy and dreary. Tried to replant them, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Here's some black-eyed Susans of sorts, potentially, and some maybe tobacco style Nicotiana or something of that nature. Yes. Here's some wild, what's it called? You know what these are called. Okay, yes, of course. Beautiful, beautiful flowers around. There's some bee balm back there, some more over there. The bees actually absolutely love the bee balm, which makes sense, given it's named after them. Here's some yarrow growing back here, pretty nice. Here's some, what is it called? Citrusy one, whatever it's called. It's beautiful. Forget. Keeps away the mosquitoes and whatnot. Not that one, but the other one. Oh, gorgeous. A little more verbena in the background here. Getting smothered a bit, but that's fine. That's how it works. Here's a bunch of chives or green onions, growing nice, flowering splendidly. Here's some more Russian sage in the back by the bee balm. Some wildflowers growing. Primrose is what I was meaning to refer to earlier, this yellow wild primrose. Here's some rhubarb with beautiful purple stems. You have to absolutely love that. This is, you know what this is. The orange flower one that grows and whatnot, and it's also helpful with bad insects do not like it. Maybe scare away a couple of raccoons and whatnot as well. Here's some more purple coneflowers, echinacea, very native to this part of the world. We absolutely adore it. Yes, indeed we do. Here's some anise growing wonderfully. It's had a great season, all season. Here's some delicious purple ones in the back. Done a little bit longer for them to grow up beautifully because of the height of the ones in front, but nonetheless that makes it better for us in the season we're in now. Here we have some cabbages of sorts in the back. Very nice. Beautiful scent on that anise. Tell you what. Here we are, going along. Marigolds is what these ones are. Of course you know that. That's a beautiful thing. Here we have some bluebonnets, which have yet to really grow any flowers. Maybe it might take another year or so, but they look really quite nice. And I really love them, of course. Ah, there we are. There's some big tall type tobacco flowers in the background. They're going to be flowering soon, which I absolutely adore. That's a really nice one. Here's some thyme just growing up. Smells delicious, of course. Here's some of these beautiful little purple ones. I forget what these are called. I'm not really sure. Lavender mist of something or other, but I'm not sure. Here's some bad weeds right here. Some of this nutsedge. Nobody likes this. This can take over people's old lawns and gardens, so we'll pull it out. And here's some chickweed as well. We don't like that. It's not good. Anyway, here we are. Keep moving along. We have all these nice zinnias, these annuals growing. We have some more wild grasses being taken a bit over by these zinnias. Maybe we'll pluck one. So it just gives it a little bit more room to breathe. There's no harm in doing such. No hurt and foul. Get some of these weeds out. These chickweeds are no good for anybody. Here's these beautiful ones. I'm not really sure what they're called, but we absolutely adore them, don't we? Yes, we do. Some tomato plants. Going to have some wild, weird varieties here towards the end of the summer, I presume. Should be very nice. Here's some pepper plants as well. I should hope to see the same for them. Yes. There's some giant, tall growing, what's it called? Native to Africa. Can't remember. We're not quite in Africa, are we? There we are. There's a beautiful little tiny home on the other side there. Isn't that splendid? This is a beautiful old piece of driftwood we've put here in the garden. Wonderful thing, of course. This is either some sort of lettuce or kale or rutabaga or something. I think there's a root under there. This is kale. Very nice. Some more of the same here. We have some lavender hiding underneath here, trying to grow from this native yellow goldenrod, of course. That's what it's called. These are some native indigo, false indigo plants. Can't quite remember if they bloom twice a year or what, but they bloomed in the middle summer, and that was fine. Early middle summer, and it was beautiful. Short-lived blooming, but let's see. Here's some borage. Some borage. Borage blooms twice a year. Oh, there's a not quite native yucca in there, and there, of course, is some more beautiful verbena. And this in the background, we have a nice fig tree growing up through the yellow eye goldenrod, which is a nice little treat. And here we are. That's the garden for you today. Here's a wide range look at it. It's really wonderful here in the coastal gardens of Long Island, New York. Beautiful place to live on earth. We're just so blessed to be here, so happy upon this earth to be enjoying this beautiful partially native garden in which the insects and the birds absolutely adore. We're starting to see bats come out at night because of all the insects around, I presume, hopefully eating up the mosquitoes. That's right. Terrible mosquitoes they are. Some have said if you get rid of the mosquitoes, look at this, false monarch it looks like. Still quite beautiful butterfly. Look at it. Isn't that a gorgeous butterfly? Wow, maybe that is a monarch. Looks a little brown for me, but hard to say. Nonetheless, here we are, living, loving, planting, enjoying ourselves. Till next time, I'm your host, Craigford, Worthington, Rudford, Nolan the 9th. Be well, friends.